All right, here we are for round 4. We're 2-1 battling for a treasure chest. So this is a tough call right here. This hand is very good if we draw a second land. So good that I'm going to keep it. So told you guys at the beginning I put that extra land in here to hopefully prevent this sort of thing from happening a little bit. If I draw my Vault of Whispers, we'll know that, you know, that would have been a terrible card that wasn't a land if this hadn't happened. Oh, Springleaf Drum. I'm gonna crack this star, I think. What color mana do I want? Just doesn't matter. I had green, pretend I have a Carapace Forger in hand. Land? Okay, another star. Alright, so we missed once. Swamp kinda usually means mono black, but looks like it's blue black. They don't play a ton of swamps. We really need a land here though. Alright. I'm gonna play the Springleaf Drum, because I don't want my Flare Husk to get killed with the Springleaf Drum on the stack. Though not great draws so far. But even if we don't hit a land next turn, I can play Flare Husk and then I can cast Thoughtcast using the mana from the creature. And hopefully we'll hit a land off of that at least. Luckily our opponent's kind of dawdling around and doing nothing, so we have a shot here. Alright, blue. Come on, a land. Alright, alright. I'm gonna play the drum first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. And we're gonna draw another card, another couple cards. So this is what I was talking about, how this hand is insane if we draw a second land. Even though it took us to turn 4, look at how ridiculous our board is right now. This figure probably, yep. So that's why you play the Springleaf Drum before the Flare Husk, because if I played the Flare Husk and then cast a Springleaf Drum, you could kill the Germ with the Springleaf Drum on the stack and then I'd be out of luck. So this is the kind of what you want to do as Affinity here, is you make it so they have to spend a bunch of their mana on their turn killing your guys. And then you hopefully like untap an Atog, fling them. Which you did just draw an Atog. But I don't think we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only. So that's not gonna work. See what we draw here. A Forger. It's possible I should have cast the Atog, but I didn't want to expose it. I've already played a land this turn. Alright, we'll pass. Hopefully they tap out for a Muldrifter and then we kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have exactly enough with Galvanic Blast and Atog Fling. Alrighty. So if they counter the Forger, I don't have enough mana here to Atog plus Fling them. I'm still just going to play it. Okay, didn't get countered. Just gonna pass the turn. I'll probably Doomblade it. Sure. I'm not gonna fling it or anything. I'm still hoping they tap out for a Muldrifter at some point. Okay, Archaeomancer, what are they gonna get back? Doomblade, Preordain, and cast the Preordain right now. Okay. I have 10 artifacts in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't, but I can Galvanic Blast him end of turn and kill him on my turn. To 22. Does that change the math? It probably doesn't matter because it's going to be tough for me to not draw any artifacts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is enough. So let's do it. I can play around days, so I guess I'll do that. Add a red. So I just gotta double check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. So let's just quick do the whole thing. And tap that extra mana so I can play around days. And they're dead. So that's what's so strong about this deck, especially against a deck like this that has all these expensive threats. It's tough for them to ever play any of their threats without getting killed. So we're going to bring in our Pyroblasts. I think that's all we're going to bring in. Yep. So they don't have a lot of hate against us. This should be a pretty good matchup. Blue and black can't deal with artifacts very well at all. I'm going to take out the Galvanic Blasts. They are bad. And I think that's all I'm going to do. None of this other stuff matters. I could bring in like a Correct Clan Shaman just to like have another piece of sacrifice fodder for their edicts. That might actually be better than this Galvanic Blast, but I think for now I'm going to leave it this way. Hopefully we can draw some Flayer Husks. Alright, this hand's okay. I'll keep it. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Okay, now it's amazing. Lead off with the drum. And they missed. That's not good. That's not good at all. Did they mulligan? Well, we're gonna get to play this Forger on turn 2 as a 4/4 with Edict Protection. I'm guessing this is gonna die. And then they're hoping to draw an Edict here. Or a land for their Edict. They did, so, you know, they drew out of it a little bit. I'm gonna get to hold up Pyroblast. Not that it matters too much yet. Hopefully they don't have another Edict. And hopefully they don't hit like runner lands. Wow. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, I'm actually gonna Pyroblast this. They're trying to find lands, and I'm not gonna. Whoa. Oh, they have a Doomblade. Man, kind of had the nuts against us. We had a great draw too, though, so I can't complain too much. Alright, so we've got this guy now. And another Flayer Husk to play around an Edict, so they're going to need a piece of targeted removal. They've already used a Doomblade. We are in trouble if they can Doomblade this turn. But other than that, they don't have a ton of stuff in their deck that I would expect would be very scary. They had draw exactly Island. Oh, come on. That's brutal. Wow, I think our opponent drew like the perfect card every turn almost. Unless they just like F6 their turn and they actually had a good hand. But never fear, we are lucky too. We are lucky too. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe our opponent accidentally F6 their second turn. Because otherwise they kind of drew like the pretty ridiculous string here to hit like all their lands all in a row. Alright, I'm gonna equip up our Germ. That was actually stupid. I'm not even gonna attack with it. So I shouldn't have done that. I really don't want to open up our Forger to an Edict, so I'm actually just not gonna attack with the Germ. I should have just attached it to the Forger. Okay. Opponent probably has some counter spells. I'm actually not gonna play this Mirror Enforcer into a counterspell. They missed a land that turn. Okay, now they hit one. As long as they keep... Actually, don't want to unlock their Tragic Slip, so I'm not gonna move that over either. They're not gonna play anything. I'm assuming this is like a Flicker deck. So they don't really have any... They don't really have anything that I'm like super afraid of end of turn. Like they're not going to be Mystical Teachings for anything. I'm just holding stuff until they tap low for this Edict. Pretty much. I'm guessing we're going to get like double Edicted at some point. Something like that. Okay, another Muldrifter. That's potentially annoying. The reason I've been leaving this here is so it doesn't die to Tragic Slip, but it's possible I should have just had it over here the whole time. He has actual targeted removal. I'm going to Perilous Research it away. Surprised this deck has so many Doomblades. They're just not good in a lot of matchups. Okay, that's pretty strong. I have to decide if I want to just fling him. That's a tough one. If I draw an ATOG, I'm really going to regret this, but I want to get this damage in. Alright. I still kind of want to draw an ATOG. That'd be a nice draw still. I can't believe we're going to lose this game. Alright, Mirror Enforcer. What would have been really nice would be another fling there. That would have won us the game. Instead of a Tree of Tails, which does nothing. Let's see what we're getting here. Edict, goodbye Germ. Assume we're getting Edicted again. Or if he has the Tragic Slip. Yep. Alright. Now what? Now what are we going to draw? We need some Thought Casts, like a couple Thought Casts in a row to really pull us out of this. That's not what we need at all. Can't believe we're going to lose this one. Our opponent drew super well after missing their second land drop and then hitting 5 in a row. But, I mean, that's sometimes what you have to do if you're mulliganing and then you know, mulligan to a hand with Disfigured Doomblade, and a Chainer's Edict, and then you're like, well, you know, I have a black mana as long as I hit one untapped mana, I'll be in pretty good shape. Alright, we lose. I'm not gonna... I guess we didn't probably technically lose. Okay, we did. We did definitely lose. That's why Sakura has so many trophies, you know? Alright, let's update the game record, even though... So I always forget it, so I figured to do that. We drew really well that game, and still got kind of crushed. So I think I made a mistake equipping that Germ early. This is a tough one. We got a lot of our good cards. I'm gonna keep this. It's another one of those ones where if we draw a second land, it's gonna be a very good hand. I'm gonna lead off with the Flare Husk. So I don't really want to sacrifice an artifact on the second turn. I want to play this Flare Husk and then get this Frogmite out there. Our opponent mulligan down to 5 and kept. Alright. Let's see what they've got. A blue. Okay. We missed. Attack you. Sand is still very, very good if we draw a land this turn. Okay, they've got some lands. Ugh. I'm gonna use this star here. Play this. We draw land off of it. Nope. More bad stuff. Yeah, I'm not feeling very good about this, even beating this mulligan to 5 that our opponent had. At least we're not getting ratted here. But we can't even attack through this. Land, please. Land, 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 land. Draw land, I'm going to play the Prism. Unless we draw green, exactly. Now I have to decide. So playing the Prism means next turn I'll almost certainly be able to play this Mirror Enforcer, unless they kill some of my guys. But I want to force them to play a Doomblade this turn, so Carapace Forger it is. This will probably protect our artifacts better anyway. Isn't it crazy that black is so bad in Pauper that you can play like 3 or 4 main deck Doomblades and just not even worry about it? Like it's never dead because nobody's playing black anyways. And all the people playing black have a bunch of blue creatures in their deck anyway. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's attack with our Forger. I didn't draw land, so I can't cast the Mirror Enforcer. Hopefully I draw a land here. Another Pyroblast. Okay. So if we had drawn a land there, I would have been able to play the Flare Husk and both Mirror Enforcers, and we would have won this game. But since I missed again, it's going to be a lot dicier. I think I probably misplayed there. Oh no, I didn't, because I didn't have the Prism. Okay, okay. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Would have had 5 from the Husk, but I wouldn't have had enough because I wouldn't have had this Prism in play. So that's a little upsetting. You can kind of see why I don't necessarily always like playing Affinity, because it's such a high variance deck, and like you just don't get to play the game so often. So like now we're missing our next land drop too. However, this is not so bad, because I can play this Flare Husk. Now I need to decide if it's worth it, if he blocks my Forger, if I should attack first of all, and if he blocks, if I want to Pyroblast something. And I really don't want to, so I'm going to quick play out these Mirror Enforcers. Yeah, I don't want to just throw away my Forger for 1 Seagate Oracle. I want to like attack with everything next turn, or at least with all of these. Duress. I'm sure they're going to take the Fling. It's way easier to play around Pyroblast. So you can see, like, if I'd been able to attack for 12 that turn, how much different the turn would be, rather than being able to attack for 0 and play 2 guys that I could have had on the field already. So, okay, so he's taking a Pyroblast. That's interesting. Let's see how much mana our opponent leaves up this turn. I'm guessing they're going to play a Muldrifter. Yep. Okay, so gotta figure out what we're going to attack with. And if I want to equip, if I want to like lose one of these germs to equip. Alright. So if I attack with everything, what does he do? So if I attack with everything, he's got, you can put, what are his options? So he can put a rat here and trade. I kind of just want to Pyroblast a Seagate Oracle or a Muldrifter and attack with everything. If I don't Pyroblast right away, I'm just gonna attack with everything. There's so many options for blocking, and you have to be careful. Like he can't do like double and triple blocks with blue creatures, or I'll blow him out with the Pyroblast. So it's gonna make his edicts a little better, but I think that's fine. So he's gonna take 8 this way, and he knows I have Fling. So I'm going to sacrifice one of these germs. Goodbye, germ. Okay. So we missed land again. Would have been nice to have one more land there, but whatever. So we're probably going to get like triple edicted or double edicted here. It's possible I should have just not attacked with those germs last turn. See what our opponent has here. For some reason an Ulamog's Crusher art popped up for that Lonely Sandbar. Okay. Frogmite. Let's play attack with our Mirror Enforcer. So Frogmite's actually a pretty good draw. That means he can't flash back the Chainer's Edict to actually kill us. Now I have to decide. I think I'm just going to play the Star and then hold up Pyroblast. Yeah. So if he has like an untapped land and can kill our Frogmite plus... I don't know. So I'm gonna Pyroblast basically whatever this is if it's blue. I don't know what like X spell they're playing right now. Okay, it is the Chainer's Edict. So I lose my Frogmite and I believe we win. Our opponent knows that we win, right? Yeah, they have an island. So I should have probably killed this. Yeah, I should definitely killed this when I actually crack our Star for it. I should have killed this before he had Dispel up, when he had the Chainer's Edict on the stack. Yep. Alright. Attack with my Mirror Enforcer. They have to block. So now this is a tough choice if I want to do the Atog or the Forger. I'm actually going to go with the Forger because I don't want him to be able to Hydroblast my Atog for cheap. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. We got their Flashback Edict, it looks like, is all they have. I don't think either of these matter. I'm going to get rid of the Forger, I guess, because the Enforcer I can sack to Atog and stuff. Alright. Attack with this guy. And I'm not going to fling, it's just too risky. A Dispel or a Hydroblast and I lose. Actually, yeah, so it looks like I have a Hydroblast. So we're still on 2 lands on, on turn 10. And we've drawn a number of cards off of Chromatic Stars and Perilous Researches and stuff. See what our opponent can find here. We're in a pretty bad spot here. I suspect we're going to lose. Because they're gonna be drawing 3 or 4 cards a turn, and even though we're probably gonna get to like kill this Mulldrifter with our Mirror Enforcer and stuff, we're still gonna, yeah, we're still dead. Man, this sucks. Like we couldn't draw any lands, and now I bet we draw a bunch in a row and we just lose the game. Probably shouldn't play that until I can play Fling. That is probably stupid. But who knows how long it'll be until we hit our next land, and if they have another duress for our Fling, suddenly we've got nothing going on. So my opponent's attacking. We're gonna get Chainer's Edicted. They do still have those. Did I board out all my Galvanic Blasts? I boarded out 3, I still have 1. Okay, they're gonna get back their Mulldrifter, it looks like. So we got Reaping the Graves. Oh, tragic slip, huh? 13? Can I get up to 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can. Let's do it. I'm gonna save this guy. Do I still want to save him? Actually, won't have lethal unless I draw a land if I save him. Our opponent's down to 1 card. Yeah, I'm saving him. This is an interesting spot. Should have probably like counted to make sure that this actually is enough. So 13, so I need to get him to 14, which means I need to sacrifice 4 more. Yep. Our opponent has like any kind of card draw left. If they have anything but a land, we're probably going to lose here. See what they've got. Ugh. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. I need to draw lands, and I need them to draw a land. If we both draw a land, I'll win. No. Okay, I still need them to draw a land. Okay, okay. Froggy. No! Oh, and it's an exclude too. That's brutal. We lose. We have lost the game. Yeah, we definitely lose now. Oh, that stinks. They had just enough. Just enough to kill us. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way to hold this, so we just got 2 land screwed for too long. I mean, I only drew 2 lands in our top 25 cards or something. 23 cards. I don't know. It could be like the last video series where I just drew nothing over and over with Tron. Like maybe they've got like 4 dead cards in their hand, like when I couldn't draw a fog for my life. Aratog lived. I'm not flinging or anything, like that's insane to do that. I'm just gonna run that out there and then I'm gonna attack. I assume they're gonna block. I'm gonna eat my star. They're going to kill my Atog. Yep. Pretty predictable. Unfortunately, they ended up gaining some life. Yeah, I think that does it. And they know for a fact I have this fling and can't cast it. So I got 1 more turn. I don't think there's anything I can draw, but I'm going to Galvanic Blast them end of turn in case they have literal nothing. Yeah, that'll do it. Any counterspell will do it. Unless I draw the perfect, I need Atog plus a Great Furnace. Oh, didn't get it. Shocking, I know. Man, just barely. Just barely didn't do it. So I think I messed up this game when I attacked with those germs. It turned on all of his edicts. I probably should have just attacked with all the 4/4s. That's probably just a loose attack. So now, when you mess up, you deserve to lose. And I messed up, and I lost. So fair is fair. We're going for that treasure chest now in the final round.